Yeah, so I filmed an entire 10-minute video, 10 shekels, and my stupid thing was off. So that was awesome. See, this is spontaneous. It's cool. It's nighttime now, basically. But it was like sunset and it was really cool. And I was really proud of myself. It's still nice. I still like filming in the sunset. But, you know, that's what it's all about. It's about the spontaneity. It's about the realness. I'm being real with myself right now. I'm filming. This isn't for anyone. Nobody's gonna watch this. This is gonna get 0 viewers, 0 comments, zero people are gonna see this. This is going to have a net effect on society, which is completely zero. Did I just turn it off again? Let me see. No, it's still on. She's still on. We're back. Okay. Right? What did I talk about? Art. I'm making art right now, right? This is art. I'm making art. Might get some. Whatever. I'm making art. Hi. I'm making art. I'm making media. See, I'm making media. There's, not media. I kind of hate the word media. Media sucks. This is art, I'm making something. I'm putting it onto a thing, you know. I'm taking an idea in my head and I'm putting it into something physical which can be shared with other people. Language is art because you know, you're sharing an idea in your head to other people, right? But, just talking to yourself, I mean, it doesn't really, it doesn't stick anywhere else except for your brain, so it doesn't really go anywhere. But, there's this, which is me filming it, and I mean, the point of art, obviously, isn't to make it for other people. That's why I'm making this. But I'm just saying that, you know, art in some sense, you know, using a medium like this thing to perform it. I'm a performance artist, like German. They're all dead. I remain. I remain as a transgender woman thing, you know? But yeah, I'm here. I'm talking to a computer because I don't want to, be myself. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to lose myself, because I don't interact with myself very much. I'm always in the computer or in the phone, or, you know, it's good to like see myself physically. Like, I'm interacting with myself. I am touching myself. No, I'm here, right? I'm interacting with myself in some way. Just like when you play music, right? That's why I love music as an art form, is because you're interacting with your own intuitions of music, right? And then you're filming yourself. Not filming, you're hearing yourself and you're interacting with yourself to make it better, right? You do something, you hear it, you change it, you try it again, you come up with ideas, right? And that is sort of expressed in this medium of music, right? But then there's also writing, where, you know, writing, which is, you know, I guess that's a good definition of art. Uh, an idea which interacts with itself, right? You know, I think that's a good one. I don't know if that's the definition I'll use per se, but that's a good definition. You could probably get a lot of art out of that. You could build a framework where art would fit into that, and that would be really cool. That would be really awesome. Big thumbs up for that. Anyway, we have writing, right? Which is writing about stuff, right? Which, make art, make art, make art, even if it's bad. Even if it's bad, it's, but writing is good for you, right? Because you're writing something down and you're getting, you're looking, you're interacting with the idea, you're turning it into writing, and you're sort of observing yourself writing as you're writing it. And that helps you process those ideas into art, right? This art form, which is this book, this notebook where I keep all my ideas, right? And so it's important to make art, which is why I'm doing this, which is why I'm filming myself on a computer for nobody. I'm going to post it on YouTube for nobody, The algorithm will not pick it up or do anything with that. I say shit. I say fuck. I say fucking shit. Right? And I'm a transgender, right? I'm a trans woman, so there's all that, which means I probably won't get, I won't get picked up by the algorithm, but that's okay because the point of art isn't for other people. You're making it to make it, You make it for even if you do make something for the product itself, right? For the output of that, you're still making it for yourself. It's just that you're observing it afterwards and you enjoy that. Because there's both the process of making it and then there's the process of having it, the object afterwards, right? And this whole escapade is inspired by shitty kick flips, which I heart you. I heart trans women like me who make art, I heart them. I heart them. And this is bad art, right? This is bad, shitty, horrible art, and I'm not gonna be like shitty kickflips, right? So, but I'm here, I'm me. I'm making art. I'm gonna make music art soon. I've been making music, and I'm gonna start posting that soon on Bandcamp or whatever. I'm writing, which is kind of already and I show that to people and my friends and stuff, and that's all that matters, You show your friends. That's all I'm uploading it to YouTube for, is to show it to my friends and stuff, and they'll be like, "Whoa, that's so cool." You know, I'm I'm existing right now in a space other than myself, And that's another part of art is you're sort of letting yourself exist. Ugh. Yeah, I should. I'm gonna throw up on camera. You should make art for the sake of art. What was I saying? Right. That's another part of art is that you're making it to exist in another medium, right? Because I exist in this notebook. I exist in this piano, right? And I think the point of capitalism is to sort of rip out all the parts of you that, are, existing in other places and sort of grind them down into product and capital and labor or whatever, so that numbers can go up, and that's what we do all the time, every day, all days. Because that's capitalism. I'm still in school, and I go to work. When I have work, I don't work a job, but my life sucks. Not, it doesn't suck, but it feels like it sucks in the grander narrative of things. But that's fine. I'm failing in the capitalist system, but that's not the point of living. There's other parts to it. This is living. This is awesome. I live to make art and teach people and do math. I like doing math. I'm one of those weird people who likes doing math. Can you believe that? Anyway. Hi. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably That's what I'm up to. I'm making music and videos and writing and sort of cataloging my thoughts through these different materials, through these different mediums of communication. And nobody's gonna see them, right? This is for me. This is what I'm doing for me, uh, and not for capitalism or for society as a whole. This is just me cataloging my thoughts and posting them because that's all that matters to me is that's all that matters in doing this is that I get my ideas out and I become myself more and I interact with myself and I develop my ideas and develop my self-image because I'm looking at myself and I'm a trans woman and I'm saying, wow, I'm pretty. I look pretty. I look really good in this lighting, I think. I don't care what other people think. I think I'm pretty and that's all that matters. Right? Boom. But yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to take the snip tool and I'm going to snip that, some clip from this video or some picture and I'm going to make that the thumbnail. And that's all. I'm not going to put a description. You know, I'm a transgender, so I don't really care. I don't care. I'm so happy I don't care. Gosh, it's beautiful out today. It's a beautiful night. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gay. Make art. Love yourself. You know? And the world is falling apart, but I like to play and draw, so screw you, right? Bye. Bye.